What a good day. I'm Aljun Balyan from BS Ed Math 3B, and this is exercise 7.2 number 7. The problem here is a state representative wishes to estimate the mean number of women representatives per state legislature. A random sample of 17 states is selected, and the number of women representatives is shown. Based on the sample, what is the point estimate of the mean? Find the 90% confidence interval of the mean population. Note, the population mean is actually 31.72 or about 32. Compare this value to the point estimate and confidence interval. There is something unusual about the data. Describe it and state how it would affect the confidence interval. The given are 5, 33, 35, 37, 24, 31, 16, 45, 19, 13, 18, 29, 15, 39, 18, 58, and 132. So to solve this problem, we will use the formula mean minus t sub a over 2 times s, or the standard deviation, divided by square root of n, less than population of mean, less than mean plus t sub a over 2 times standard deviation divided by square root of n. So our given here is the confidence interval, which is 90% or 0.90, and our random sample, which is 17. Okay, as we observe, we don't have mean and standard deviation in our problem. In order to solve that, we can use the formula to solve it manually, but we can maximize our technology to solve it easier, since that is the main purpose of our technology right now. So here we have the calculator.net. This is the calculator on standard deviation, and one thing is makikita natin dito yung mean. Okay? So, kinapi ko na yung information na kailangan natin, yung nandun sa problem. So, pipaste na lang natin dyan. Yan, ganyan. Here, kailangan mo lang maglagay ng comma lang sa mga numbers para hindi sila magsama-sama. And, dito, meron tayo ritong population and sample. Since, ang kailangan lang natin dito sa standard deviation is yung sample. So, we will put in sample mode. Okay, so we can just simply click the calculate, and then that's it. Meron na tayong standard deviation, and andito na rin yung mean. Okay, at when we scroll it down, makikita natin yung process on how we solve it. So nandito rin yung information to solve it manually. Okay, even the margin of errors nandyan din. Now we have our mean, which is 33.4, and standard deviation, the 28.7. The next thing we need is the degree of freedom. Simply n minus 1 or 17 minus 1, and that is 16. We will use our t distribution table to find the value of it. What we need here is the confidence interval and degrees of freedom. Then yes, as we can see in our presentation, we have 1.746. Now that our given are complete, we will proceed on substituting the values on our formula. So we have 33.4 minus 1.746 times 28.7 divided by the square root of 17. Then less than population mean, less than 33.4 plus 1.746 times 28.7 divided by the square root of 17. And when we solve this, we will get 21.2 less than population mean less than 45.6. So, the 90% confidence interval for the mean population is between 21.2 and 45.6. Based on the data from the sample, the point estimate of the mean is 33.4, which is close to the actual population mean of 32. Notice that a mean of 32 is within the 90% confidence interval. What is unusual about the data is that the 132. That 132 is too large compared to the other values. Therefore, this value affects the sample mean, and for this reason, the mean is not the best point estimate. That's all. Thank you. What a good day. Again, I'm Aljum Balyan from BS Ed Math 3B. This time, we will answer the exercise 7.2 number 15. So the problem here is, 6 women had an average heart rate of 115 beats per minute. The standard deviation of the sample was 6 beats. Find the 95% confidence interval of the true mean for the woman. So we will use the same formula to find the confidence interval. Our n here is 6 women. Our mean is 115, standard deviation is 6, and our confidence interval is 95% or 0.95. Since the degrees of freedom is just simply n minus 1, so we have 6 minus 1, and that is 5. Now that we got our degrees of freedom and confidence interval, we will use our t-distribution table to find the value of t sub a over 2. As we see in our presentation, we have 2.571. Now that our given are complete, we will substitute the value and solve it. So we have 115 minus 2.571 times 6 divided by square root of 6 less than the population mean less than 115 plus 2.571 times 6 divided by square root of 6. And when we solve it, we will get 108.7 less than the population mean less than 121.3. Therefore, the 95% confidence level of the true mean for the woman is between 108.7 and 121.3. That's all. Thank you.